mean, it felt like one thing after another. Y'all, life has been handing me my and I just didn't want to speak. I didn't want to talk. I just sat back and I was just watching because it was tough. It has been tough. And I was just wondering, like, okay, God, what we doing? Welcome to Tea Time. I'm Patricia Moore. This isn't gossip. This isn't fluff. This is practical living, God style, His way, trying to get in a better relationship, understanding Him more, real, relatable. That's what this is. So this year, a lot has happened. Peyton, what can I talk about? What's allowed, what's not allowed? Like, what can I say?
That's the only thing I don't say.
All right, so I couldn't talk because I was trying to respect privacy. I didn't want to put personal stuff out there that shouldn't be, right? A lot of times we come to social media and we want to share, like, you know, this is my story. This was going on. I'm just being 100. I'm being real. I mean, it felt like one thing after another. And I just, listen, you have to do that. I was like, God, when I talk about releasing control, I don't know if I did that well, but I focused on me. I was living my life, doing things that made me happy while I was trying to take my mind off of what was going on. Wasn't no tea time. I'm not going to be wonderful and try to inspire and motivate and have a word when I should be quiet. So I took a break. I enjoyed me because I've been doing tea time for a very long time and I just needed a break. Peyton chose a college. You know, he wanted to go to Georgia State. He was adamant about Georgia State. I kind of talked about this in my stories. I was adamant about a college I wanted to go to too. My mom couldn't change my mind until I went and visited the college. And that's when I was able to listen to my mom and go to the college that she wanted me to go to. Same thing for Peyton. Yeah, I saw it. I decorated the table. We did the whole college day. But inside of me, I was nervous. I did not have that settled, peaceful feeling. Like, I just did not feel like it was real. I kept asking him, like, Peyton, are you sure? Are you sure? Even up to graduation day, I'm like, you sure? You sure? He was like, yeah, Mom, it's all good. Wouldn't you know, we called his school because I kept saying, what's up with admissions? What's up with orientation? What's up with the dorms? Paid the deposit on the dorms and everything. Don't know why they allowed me to pay the deposit on the dorms if everything wasn't straight. They had all these holds, right? All these holds on his account where he couldn't go forward, but they didn't have a hold on me paying that $350 deposit. I digress. However, we found out he wasn't able to sign up for fall classes because they wanted him to go to summer school. Peyton ignored that message. See, they say the kids grown. They don't want to talk to the parents. We got to sign a waiver. The kids got to approve it so we can get information about them. See what happens? Kid don't tell the parent, well, if I don't go to summer school, I can't go to college. Didn't know that. I didn't spend my little money. Don't know if I can get it back. So I'm like, okay, this don't sound like a lot because I can't tell you everything, but that's what he allowed me to say. Then my house. I have lived in this house since 2013. I don't never remember the taxes going up the way the taxes have gone up this last year. 3 times. Y'all, my mortgage has tripled from the time that I closed on my house in 2024. So what did I have to do? I had to work with my mortgage company to lower that payment because pretty soon we going to have some rentals going on, people staying in the lower level. Like, we're going to have to be like all the other families where you got mama, sister, cousin. I just went to the grocery store. I got 5 bags of groceries. $200. Meanwhile, you can't really eat nothing, so I don't know what I bought because everything been recalled. Then, what tops the cake is people talk about moving on. And you try to, right? After something happens and, you know, I know I got a divorce after things happen. So I'm still living out decisions made, right? I feel like everybody still depends on Patricia. If something happens, they looking at me. If something fails, they looking at me. If something needs to be done, they looking at me. I'm still Mama Bear. I'm still the foundational person that everybody's like, what we gonna do? How we gonna do this? How we gonna plan that? And it's like, I'm just quiet. Like, I don't have the answers. The plans that I thought I had, they didn't work. They not working. What I thought I knew, I'm like, Lord showing me I don't know nothing. So I'm sitting in a holding pattern right now. I got a job because it can't be my career. that I'm praying to God for, because I'm like, this got to be a season. This got to be me learning, because it was a lot. I'm telling y'all, I had a supervisor that was on my head like, you hired me, but you want to treat me. What I'm saying is life happens. And what I've been standing on is Psalms 27:13, which says, "Yet I am confident I will see the Lord's goodness while I am here in the land of the living." So, if life is happening to you, if you find yourself speechless, if you find yourself in a lot of situations, if you find yourself where you thought you moved on and you don't get to control when like triggers or grief happens, find a scripture, find a podcast, find some kind of inspiration that keeps you connected to God, that you can stand on, that gets you through that season. And just know it's okay to be quiet. Cheers.